we are preparing for the most important event of the social season, and you're outside playing in the alley. Selfish, selfish Cinderella.
Nah, selfish Cinderella.
Silence!
I was outside playing. I went to fetch water.
A likely story. You've never shown proper gratitude, my girl. When your father died, it was out of the kindness of my heart that I allowed you to stay on. I gave you a place to sleep.
Straw on the floor.
Food.
Whatever is left over from your plates.
Clothing. And what do I ask in return? Almost nothing. Only that you do hard work from morning to night.
Get up before daybreak, carry water, light fires, cook, and wash. Brush our hair, polish our nails, and make our dresses.
Now I ask you, am I being unreasonable?
I'm grateful for the little I have.
Little? You call all I do for you little? I'll have none of your impudence. Now, girls, you must hurry and get ready for the ball. I've been ready for hours. We must leave shortly.
Which reminds me, Cinderella, you know I have an itty-bitty, teeny-tiny waist. Now why did you let that go instead of taking it in? Because when you tried it on, Brunhilde, you could hardly breathe. Make her take that back, Momsy!
We can't stay in the kitchen arguing about nothing. We must make ready. Don't call me Mumsy. Did you sew the pearls on the gloves?
Yes, stepmother.
You won't forget to have the hot chocolate ready on our return from the ball.
I won't forget.
Did you sprinkle perfume on the fans?
Yes, Cleopatra.
I want the prettiest fan.
Oh no, you don't want the prettiest fan.
It should go to me. I'm more beautiful.
I am.
Me.
I see a print of a cat's paw on this floor. Disgusting. Clean it at once, Cinderella.
Attila must have stepped in some mud.
Wretched cat. I cannot endure the sweetness and beauty of Cinderella. She makes my own daughter seem detestable and drab. Therefore, her beauty and sweetness will be kept under smudges of dirt and patches of rags. Always remember, Cinderella, she who wants to eat bread must earn it.
Yes, stepmother.
I am so beautiful. Gonna marry the prince.
No, I want to marry the prince.
Me.
I wish I could go to the grand ball. I don't see what's so funny.
You go to the grand ball at the palace.
You look dusty and dirty like always.
You have nothing to wear.
And you, Cinderella,
Yes, stepmother?
get rid of this water bottle.
I don't think it would hurt anyone or anything if I went to the grand ball. Do you? It'll be fun to have a pretty dress and dance with the prince. Tears won't help us much. They seldom do. I thought you left. I was up there, and all the excitement, everyone forgot about me. My stepmother would be angry, but I don't think people should go hungry. You're gonna give me something to eat? I'll fix you a basket. You're kind, but you must leave right away. Why do they call you Cinderella? My real name is Ella, but on cold winter nights, I like to sleep close to the dying embers of the fireplace. And when I do, I get cinders all over myself. Can't be much fun living here. They don't treat you well. Things were different when my father was alive. Do you have anyone that cares for you? I have myself and Attila. He loves me. My cat. Cinderella! Wretched child! Come here, Brunhilde, Cleopatra, stepmother. This will hold you off for a day or two. Hurry up. You mustn't be seen. Otherwise, I'll be punished. Good is gone. Cinderella! I feel sorry for that girl. I wish there was something I could do. Maybe there is. Here they are. Oh dear, one of the pearls is loose. Meow? It's you, Attila. Where have you been? Did you hear the wonderful news? Tonight at the grand ball, the prince is going to select his future bride. How I'd like to be there. I've never been anywhere. I never do anything but cook and scrub, brush shoes, and fasten buckles. It'd be fun to pretend I'm at the palace. It'd be fun to pretend we're dancing with the prince. I know. I'll pretend you're the prince, Attila. Meow. We'll both pretend this kitchen is the palace ballroom. Your Highness, I should be the most happy to accept your invitation to dance. Poor Attila. He tries so hard to be ferocious, but the truth of the matter is, he wouldn't harm a fly. I think you'll find Cinderella quite worthy. What are you doing back here? I told you you mustn't be seen. What if my stepmother sees you? It'll go hard with me. Pish posh, there's nothing more of it. I've got someone to see you. Who? Your fairy godmother. My fairy godmother? I don't know I have one.
Everyone has a fairy godmother, but not every fairy godmother chooses to appear and lend a helping hand.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Why, of course I am. Now, my apprentice here says you need help.
Apprentice?
Someone has to train future fairy godmothers.
I go from place to place to see what's going on in the world. It's good experience. You're not awake?
An apprentice fairy godmother must adapt to disguises, or else she will become of no use. Now, let me have a good look at you. Turn round and round. Do as I say, child.
Maybe I'm still daydreaming.
Round and round, I say. Dear me, no, that dress will never do.
Never do.
Why, it's nothing but patches and thread.
What are you talking about?
Your gown for the grand ball at the palace? You can't go dressed in that.
Won't do it all. I'm not going to the grand. Of course you are, my child. I can't dance. I'm only a servant. Besides, I don't want to go.
Oh, how you carry on, Cinderella. Weren't you dancing with that cat? And dancing nicely, too.
How did you know? Fairy godmother knows everything.
There's nothing wrong in being a servant, Cinderella, but you are much less than a servant. Much less. You are treated shabbily, and it is most unfair. You have a good heart, and you are kind. When you say you don't want to go to the grand ball, you're not being honest. You're just saying that so that you won't feel disappointed.
True. There's nothing I'd rather do than attend the grand ball.
And so you shall.
I don't see how.
Trust me. You know that big chest in the attic?
Yes, it belongs to my mother. It's empty.
Off to the attic with you. I think you'll find something quite pleasing. Empty trunks are always interesting.
But how?
I simply flick my magic wand 3 times, turn about once, hop on one foot, and one and all will think I'm you.
It's called magic. I'm not good at it yet. But,
Off you go.
what shall I do? Cinderella?
We're waiting, child.
Can it be? Is this the same girl? Is this Cinderella? Do I look alright? You look fantastic.
You look truly beautiful because your heart is truly beautiful. True beauty is within.
How can such a beautiful gown be in an empty trunk?
We know, don't we?
And my dancing slippers. They're made of spun glass. This is Pumpkinhead, Cinderella. Pumpkinhead?
Pumpkinhead will be your coach.
Attila, your carriage horse. Yeah?
And the mice, your footmen.
Squeak.
By the time the 4 of you reach the bend in the road, the magic will have taken hold.
I can hardly believe it.
Believe it!
Oh, and one thing, Cinderella, and this is the most important.
Yes?
The magic will not last forever. You must be back home by midnight.
Midnight?
Yes, or else the coach will turn back into a pumpkin,
Or it's back into a cat.
and the footmen will return to being mice.
Squeak!
And your lovely gown back into rags, and you'll wonder where the magic went.
I understand. I must be back in the kitchen by midnight.
But until then, the night is yours. Enjoy being young. Enjoy your night at the palace.
I will, Fairy Godmother. I will. Thank you.
Well, what are you waiting for? Don't stand about wasting time. To the bend in the road.
To the bend in the road!
Shiver and quiver, my little tree. Silver and gold roll down over me. Let the magic of this night begin.
Thank you again, Fairy Godmother. Thank you.
Goodbye, goodbye. Enjoy yourself.
Have fun.
Goodbye, goodbye.
How lovely everything is. It's like a dream.
You think so?
Oh, I didn't mean to disturb you.
You're late. The marriage prospects have already been presented.
I'm not a marriage prospect.
You mean you're not hoping to marry the prince?
No.
Don't you know who I am?
Yes, I imagine.
How do you know I'm not the prince?
It's simple. If you were the prince, you'd be wearing the royal sash with the royal medal first class. Every child learns that in school.
She knows her civics. How good it feels not to be recognized. If only for a while, I shall enjoy the game. Why do you hold that mask to your face?
I fear I might be recognized by my stepmother and stepsisters. Shall I take a chance?
My, she is lovely. And to be a girl who's not only lovely, but intelligent. You must be presented to the prince. What is your name?
On a lovely evening like this, names are important. What's your name?
As you say, names are important.
Are you in the service of Her Majesty?
Yes, I'm in the army.
A soldier brave. How dashing he is.
Would you like to walk in the garden?
Alone?
I'd walk by his side. Would you prefer to be alone?
I'd enjoy company. Why is my heart beating like the wings of a hummingbird? My mask!
Next dance is Ladies' Choice. Select your partners for Ladies' Choice.
Where's the prince? Where's the prince? He is mine, princess. Mine! You stay away from him.
Fat chance, sister dear. My stepsisters, they mustn't see me. If I heard correctly, the next dance is Ladies' Choice.
You heard correctly. Dancing with you is like dancing with wings off.
It's a wonderful evening.
Why won't you tell me your name?
Why didn't you tell me you were the prince?
I like to play games. I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly quite hungry. Must be all the dancing. Hungry?
Yes, I am.
May I bring you something?
Please. I've never been so happy. I'm not tired when my feet are. I wonder what the prince would say if he knew who I really am. Ella of the Cinders, Cinderella, a kitchen slave dressed in rags with dirt smudges on her face. If he knew, he'd have nothing more to do with me. Ah, well, I still have the night. Cinderella! Cinderella! Goodness, what happened? You turned back to the way you were. It's not midnight yet. It can't be. Oh, no. Fairy Godmother said to be back in the beach by midnight, not a second later. My dress and slippers haven't disappeared.
They will.
But I don't want the prince to see me in rags. He mustn't see me that way.
Then you've got to get away. We'll have to run. Run, speed. Do you like chocolate ice or vanilla?
The prince! This way, hurry!
There's something about that girl that seems familiar.
That girl is Cinderella.
Our servant, she's only here because we need someone to hold our shoes.
Cinderella, I told you to wait outside. You're embarrassing us. Leave immediately. Out, wretched child. No, wait. Rules are rules. But she's only a servant, I tell you, Prince.
And not a very good one either.
He's quite mad. He talks to cats.
Please. We've met before, I think.
What?
When was this?
Last evening you said how lovely everything is.
It's like a dream.
If the shoe fits, you are my princess.
This?
I don't believe it.
Cinderella?
Are you happy, Cinderella?
I've never been so happy.
Good. Nothing else you wish for?
Only one thing.
This is outrageous. A scandal. Mother, this is the girl I'm going to marry. This is my princess.
Good. I'm glad that's settled.
I don't understand.
Where did she get that ball gown?
Who taught her to dance?
Silence! I wish my stepmother and stepsisters were nicer people.
A prince.
Turn and peep, turn and peep, turn and peep, turn and peep.
Get away! Shoot! Shoot!
Hear me well, hear me tell, hearts of ice. Turn to nice.
My dear! My sweet stepdaughter! Congratulations! I am so happy for you!
You're getting a wonderful girl, Prince.
I know.
Couldn't have had it to a nice girl. You deserve every bit of happiness that's come your way, Cinderella.
Thank you, Brunhilde, Cleopatra, stepmother.
Now never forget, this story has two morals. One, you'll be happier if you're a little nicer. And two,
If the shoe fits, wear it!